wake up and let the weirdness begin. It's the KVJ Show. So start your morning. Kevin is the host. And his skin pigment is whiter than Casper the Ghost. Virginia sounds like this. Nickname Vicious Beast. So don't get her pissed. It's Jason. Talks like a spaz. And he loves to talk about Bigfoot and stats. So get ready, here we go. You're listening to 97.9 with the KVJ Show.
Okay, hello and welcome to the KVJ Show. Happy Monday.
Happy Monday.
Oh my goodness. Wow. I'm exhausted. I mean, I am not going to lie. I am so tired right now. Wow. I don't feel like I slept.
You look like you're still hammered.
I am not.
Your face is a little bit.
Yeah, well, it says it all. It says it all.
It looks like you've been hanging out with Snoop.
Oh, man. Yeah, I probably need to be in bed, y'all.
What'd you do yesterday?
Worked.
Oh.
Yeah, just Friday night was late, and then, we had an event on Saturday, and I did not get the extra required sleep I need, and then work yesterday. And nothing fun, unfortunately.
Nothing fun.
I wish I could report that, oh, man, y'all should have seen me. I was hanging by a chandelier. No, nothing crazy like that. No, I'm beat, y'all. But here we are. It was a fun weekend, but yes, very tiring.
It was fun. We had a good time. I kept it going yesterday. I had another event yesterday.
Oh, my goodness. See, you are just an animal. I bowed out. I didn't have anything crazy yesterday except just sitting here getting ready for today's show, and I'm whooped. Boy, we'll get to all that. We had a live show on Friday, and then, the fair didn't shut down after the show, so there was a lot of activities that happened. So we'll get into all that kind of stuff. Yesterday was just kind of a quiet day. Did your husband Panda stick to his promise that he was finished with sports? Sports was over?
What do you think?
I don't think he did.
You'd be correct.
Well, he made this huge, big proclamation that sports was dead to him.
Done with sports for the year was the exclamation.
Over. There's no more. And then what happened? The NFL just sucked him right back in yesterday. He forgot about did he already break his New Year's resolution?
Well, he was cheering against the Patriots.
Oh, okay.
So he had to watch.
Oh, wow. Okay.
He had to watch to cheer against the Patriots.
Oh, so he's just, he should have quit.
I know.
Because that didn't work out well for him either.
It didn't. I should have tried to get him preoccupied doing something else, but he was a little under the weather. He's got asthma and it acts up every once in a while. So all he could really do was hang out on the sofa. So what are you going to do if you're just hanging out on the sofa?
Yeah, but there's so many other great programs you could be watching. A lot of stuff going on.
The lure of the NFL. He couldn't resist.
Yeah, I get it. Get you every time. Well, it went down yesterday, and now the Super Bowl is set. I don't know if anybody's too surprised because I would say the two teams that I thought were going to win wound up winning. Honestly, I got a serious problem with New England being back in the Super Bowl. It's not fair. It's not right. They need to stand in line. You had your dynasty. You can't just a couple years after Tom Brady be like, you know what? Hey, we're back. Dynasty again. No. Does anybody else feel this is just an injustice?
It's a little greedy.
It's an injustice. It really is. I am not into this.
Patriots fans have to be so happy today.
It's just not even fair. It's really not. It was turned into a snow fest in the second half, and so there really wasn't any kind of offense. 10-7 was the final. Patriots beat the Broncos in Denver. So that's pretty much all you got out of that game. And then the Seahawks, they had that home field advantage with one of the loudest stadiums, if not the loudest stadium in the NFL, designed that way. They sometimes give the fans a lot of credit. I'm sure the fans are, they call them the 12th man. But, you do have a structural advantage to that as well, which a lot of stadiums like the Bills are going to be taking advantage of. They realize with acoustic engineering, you can push all that noise right back on the field and affects the visiting team.
Yeah, the Bills are building their new stadium right by their old stadium right now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So that's going on. That was 31-27. Rams did have a chance. It was a fourth down and got the throw into the end zone. Did not happen. So if you missed all that, that's really what it was. And now we're on to the Super Bowl 60 happening in a couple weekends. Seahawks early 4-point favorites to win.
I'm going to go do a girls' drinking brunch that day. I've already booked it.
Oh, okay.
No Super Bowl for me. Really? I'm going to be a schnockered at noon.
Not a girl.
Do you think you'll be better than your husband at swearing off football?
Well, he's coming with me to the boozy brunch.
Oh, okay.
And I hope he just forgets all about football that day because really, I mean, why would anybody in our house need to watch that game? But you know he's going to watch. I'm not, but I know he is.
Okay. All right. Well, at least he's trying.
I'm going to paint the town.
Mm-hmm. Well, Mike Vrabel, the coach for the New England Patriots, this could be a first. If he wins as the Patriots coach, he'd be the first person to win a Super Bowl as both the player and the head coach with the same organization.
Oh, wow.
Mm-hmm. So, pretty legit.
Do we like him?
Mike Vrabel?
Yeah.
I do. I hate to say it. He's an Ohio State Buckeye.
Okay.
And, so, yeah, I do, unfortunately. He's a real dude. He's a man's man. He is the kind of guy. I've kind of seen him in hallways and all that stuff, and he is what he says. Like, he just lives, breathes man.
He doesn't eat cereal. He eats dip, tobacco dip for breakfast.
Yeah.
A bowl.
That's gross. And they said the last 3 times a new pope was elected, the Seahawks have made the Super Bowls the number 1 seed. That's kind of an odd thing. Happened in 2005, 2013, and then this last year.
You would think the Pope would prefer the Saints, but that ain't happening.
Yeah.
Wow, you're good point.
So with a statement like that, the only thing I can take from that is somehow the Seahawks are killing off popes. So I don't know if anyone's opened an investigation, but I mean, it's kind of all laid out right there, isn't it?
Seattle, what the hell?
I know. I mean, come on. How do you get blessed with Super Bowls after you're killing popes? It just doesn't seem like it should happen.
Not cool.
Not cool at all. Not cool at all, Seattle. So that's all going to be going down. That's some of the big stuff that happened over the weekend. And then the other thing to keep an eye on, and you saw it in the Denver game, just the effects of the weather throughout the country. It's really insane. And honestly, I even saw some of the memes yesterday. Somebody had a map, and it really is like the Florida border. Like we're living a different life, and we're like, yeah, what's so bad about the weather?
Weather looks fine to us. Oh my gosh, who wants to go for rum runners?
Yes, and the video I saw, it showed the map, and it showed some shirtless old guy drinking a beer, just kind of dancing around, having a good old time, and that's what it is. Now, if you're South Floridian, where honestly your pain could come in, I don't know why you'd be traveling up north right now, but I guess apparently some people are still trying it.
Ugh, sounds terrible.
Yeah, it does not sound like a great idea, but that is kind of the one issue that is out there. They said about 10,000 flights were canceled, more than 1 million people without power.
Ooh.
So, yeah, that's kind of the rough part about it. Yeah, 34 states being hit, and it's pretty much just everywhere. That's why, honestly, I told you on Friday, there are a lot of people this last weekend have decided they're going to move to Florida as soon as they get the chance. They're like, I am done with this.
Save your pennies, y'all.
Yeah.
If you're coming, just know all this heat and loveliness comes with a price. It is expensive.
It is not cheap, yeah. So keep trying to let all your family members up north know how miserable you are here and how expensive it is and how bad the traffic is and all those kind of things. Find everything bad. The bugs. I mean, I got a mosquito bite this last week. What the heck is that?
The winter mosquitoes.
Yeah, it's terrible. They find me. I don't know.
Because you're so white. You're like a beacon.
It is. They just see me. Like, they get a little hungry and they're like, let's go have a little snack.
If a man could be a lighthouse, it's you.
So what? You're delicious.
Yeah, I'd rather be delicious to something else, I guess, than mosquitoes, but it's the way it is. Well, Jbird definitely had a very interesting weekend. We had a lot going on. Of course, the live show Friday at the South Florida Fair was something. And I know we had a lot of great KVJ Nationers that came out there. Thank you to everybody that not only watched the show, but then waited around, got photos with us. That was a lot of fun to be able to do all that kind of stuff.
It was. It was fun, too, doing like silly games from the show. And then the Snack Pack came out and did a song.
Right.
And then we do another silly game. And then the Snack Pack came out and did another song. Like,
right.
I love that balance and energy flow. It was fun. And the kids loved it.
Yeah, they did. In fact, Jbird said a little kid group told him that the Snack Pack had inspired hire them to do a band.
Aww.
Kind of like the snack pack.
Yeah, they're doing their own snack pack version, which is adorable. I love that. I call them the McNuggets.
Love it.
Mm-hmm. And also, too, the kids, boy, you never know what they're going to say. We had one of our KVJ Nationers came out and brought us all a beer. They wanted to chug a beer with the show.
Dude, that wasn't the only person that did that to me.
Oh, really?
And that guy was awesome. I love that guy. I had a great time chugging the beer with him, although I think he'd crush it. Me and you did not.
No, I did
He was
not.
so fast.
I knew. I'm like, dude, I told him, like, I can't. I'm not your guy for chugging beers, man. I just know me. I'm not built that way.
I'm more of a slow sip.
I am a slow sipper, yeah. And even then, I'm like, that's a lot.
I did it in 2 chugs. I did half, and then I did the second half at the end. But my man was ready to partay.
He was ready to go.
But there was someone else who got me a beer, and as I'm chugging it, the mom got me a beer. She's like, you got to chug a beer with me. I'm like, all right. But she had her son with her, and as I'm drinking it, I didn't really want to do it in front of the son. And the son goes, yeah, my mom says you struggle with alcohol.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
But she's the one who wanted to chug the beer.
That's why I was so confused. I didn't even want to chug it. I'm like,
I don't spin a man.
I'm like, no offense. I really don't want to chug this. I don't feel that great. I just drank a whole bottle of mayonnaise. But I was trying to be cool. And then the kid calls me up. My mom says you have a problem with alcohol. Then why is she giving me a beer?
Yeah. So it was lovely. Everybody was very nice. There were a few sideways comments. Somebody told Jbird he looked sick, but other than that, it was all good.
The old sickly. You listen too much. You look sick. What's wrong with you? You got malaria?
If you'd like to see the video from Friday's show, you can go to the KVJ Show YouTube. It is posted up there to see the KVJ Road Show at the South Florida Fair. Now, we were talking about some of the invasive species that are here, and I saw today there was a fight going on in one South Florida neighborhood. They want their HOA to step up and do more about the cane toads, bufo toads, whatever you want to call these things. But, they're, again, an invasive species, and they're bad if you got dogs because dogs want to go up and they'll lick them, and they got a toxin on their back, and it can really, jack up dogs. If you've got a smaller dog, too, it can actually take them out.
Yeah.
So you gotta be very concerned.
Those toads excrete this, protective, like a skunk.
Right.
And basically it oozes out of them. The dog licks it, and if it's a little dog, it can be lights out. Do not let your dog off a leash and lick around any kind of frogs because you don't know.
I've got 3 people in my personal life that's lost a dog to a bufo toad.
You got to keep your dog leashed. You really, really do. It's scary out there.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, Jbird, you said you got some kids that are in your neighborhood that are taking these things out?
Well, okay, so we have a ton of KVJ Nationers on my block, up and down, both sides, which I love. I love talking to the great people, but, sometimes things can get a little weird.
With you.
Well, yeah, you're right. Maybe it is me. So the dad's starting to tell me about all the bufo toads in the area. I'm like, oh, yeah, no, I've seen them. Goes, what we like to shoot them.
Shoot them.
Sometimes we like to put a little firecracker on their leg.
Oh.
Yeah, he starts going into this weird thing about how they like to torture the bufo toads, and then the kids getting all jacked up. And I'm going, all right, okay, guys, I got to go make some biscuits.
The kid's got a murderous gleam in his eye.
Well, just they were getting so jacked up like a movie going, oh, we love taking care of those bufo toads, but kind of like, yeah. Let's get them. Let's get them. I'm like, yeah, those biscuits, I can smell them. I got to go.
This conversation's too manly for me. I have to go inside and bake.
But then I'm going, am I a little bee? Because I can't take the fact that I don't want to hear about you putting firecrackers.
I don't care if you're invasive or not. Yeah,
man.
That's not where it's at, man.
And that's my new excuse. If anytime I get in a moment where I need to get out of it, I'm uncomfortable, I go, you know what? I got to go. I'm cooking biscuits.
I got muffins in the oven.
The old biscuit excuse.
That's your out, huh? So we'll be doing our next meeting. Jbird was like, I got biscuits in the oven. He's lying.
Well, you've been here for 7 hours.
Yeah.
I get it. No, it's preheating the oven.
I know you got hockey pucks.
Yeah, not buying it. So we had a lot of fun on Friday. Thanks everybody that came out for the KVJ Live Road Show that we did at the South Florida Fair on stage.
An all ages show. So it was squeaky clean.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, okay, girl, you cannot even have a sip of alcohol before this show. And I did not.
Wow.
I think it was pretty squeaky clean.
It was very squeaky clean.
Yeah, it was good, yeah.
I caught myself several different times about to say a joke, did not say it.
Okay.
I had to censor myself a couple times.
I physically was like, oh,
Yeah.
don't say that.
I think it stayed pretty much PG.
Yeah, it was PG.
Yep. So it was. And it was a lot of fun. You can actually watch it if you have not seen it yet. It's up on the KVJ Show YouTube channel. You can see the entire hour.
I thought you looked fantastic. You kind of had a pirate Han Solo thing going on.
Okay, yeah.
I loved it. I thought it was very nice.
I love the pirate theme, and that's the whole entire fair is party with pirates.
It was. And so we had a little party with the pirates.
I have to go back because there's a secret speakeasy in the
video.
fair.
They've done a good job just kind of, planting little Easter eggs here and there and cool things. And they've done a good job with their social media kind of showing off some of those things. New little wrinkles, the beer garden. So Danny and Megan were out there doing cheese pulls and enjoying that. So it was kind of cool.
Not to make this weird, but I think you personally are in your best era.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay,
I think you're yes.
When I dress as a pirate?
Well, I love that.
Okay,
but I'm just saying overall, I think you look great, dog.
Oh, man, I appreciate that. I really need that with my puffy face today and everything else I got going on. I look like I've been hit by a brick.
He would date you.
Okay, all right. It takes more, right? Big fun night Friday at the South Florida Fair. KVJ was on the stage for a road show, playing a lot of the games that we do here on KVJ. Had No Name Movie Game, Do It Baby for the all ages show. We also played Shock, Paper, Scissors. I had the longest round. What are the odds? I think it was 6 times. Me and my partner threw the exact same thing. If somebody knows math, what are the statistical odds that you could do that when you have 3 options?
He was in your head.
Or maybe I was in his.
I don't want to
But
speak.
I lost, so now he's in my head.
I mean, I had so much fun commentating that. That was like the World Series.
Yeah, it's grueling, right? It's grueling. Just the anticipation of that was going on. But I wasn't the only one that was going through a mental battle. And it does make sense. Jbird, I didn't realize, but you had seen the layout of what the stage was like and the surroundings by our stage at the South Florida Fair. And you went in with some serious amounts of anxiety. Why was that?
Well, our first stage they told us we were performing on was in a tent.
Right.
Which
Because that stage used to be in a tent. Like, I've been to concerts in it. The Coca-Cola stage was in a tent.
Right.
Yeah, and I get that people don't understand this, but I've got something. There's a name of the fear that I have, and it's something that when you look at big structures, you are kind of just clanked. And we were playing right in front of the largest Ferris wheel I've ever seen in my life.
It's a big one. It's a big one they got out there.
It was, center stage, just looking right at me. So when Denny's had sent me the video about the stage we're playing on Tuesday, I'm like, son of a biscuit. Okay, we've got a bit of a situation here. I just hope that I didn't come off too awkward on stage. And
no, I didn't notice a thing. I didn't get anything from it at all. But, when you had let me know about, your anxiety, this was after the show. I did kind of get it because I was looking up at the Ferris wheel, and there was another ride, the one that, I don't know.
The swings.
The swings, okay, yeah.
And then they had the little stick that has the people that go up, and then they drop them really fast.
Yeah.
We were like by all the thrill rides.
Yeah, so you kind of had both of those right next to each other, and it created a little bit of a depth perception thing, and somebody was pointing up to a plane that was then, also kind of flying by because of the flight pattern from Palm Beach International. And I kind of looked up, and both of us at the same time kind of got vertigo. I was like, whoa.
Yeah.
I about turned around, walked right into a railing. I was like, wow.
You a couple of marshmallows.
I'm a little spun.
You're a little soft.
I know. I feel bad. Believe me.
I can't look up.
I know. And that's what my
It was crazy. I'm like, I don't know what just happened to me.
Since I was 9 years old, everybody that does not understand this does exactly what Virginia's saying. Oh, look at you. You can't look up, you weirdo. It starts to become embarrassing because people do not understand it. They go, dude, it's just a Ferris wheel. Stop stop being a baby.
Yeah.
But for some people, it really is a struggle.
Yeah.
Large structures is a legitimate fear if you look it up.
Right, absolutely.
Whether it's a large boat, bridge, building, whatever. And for whatever reason, I've had it since age 11.
Okay.
It's been a struggle, but so when I saw that, I'm like, ugh.
Oh boy, here we go.
Thought we're playing in a cozy tent. There's this wheel now taunting me.
Yeah.
Yeah, the tent is no more. And I mean, aesthetically, it is an upgrade because the way the tent used to be, it was kind of like, closed in and, a lower ceiling. Now they've got it like all open air. So it just looks nicer. And people walking by can see the act on the stage and hear it and appreciate it.
I mean, I was internally struggling. I just did not want that to transpire or transcribe.
Translate.
Translate.
I couldn't tell.
All right, perfect.
Nobody could tell
all I cared about.
That you were struggling and wishing for that tent back.
Not that I was thinking about that all weekend.
Yeah, Panchita had said megalophobia is the fear of big buildings or large objects.
Megalophobia.
Yeah.
It sounds like a cool phobia.
Megalophobia.
Yeah, no,
You have to have one.
Oh no, it's so cool, Virginia.
Mega.
And if you thought that that was weak, Jbird also was invited to be the MC of something called the Limping Olympics. There's middle-aged guys who are maimed.
You're gonna medal.
Well, they told me I was their inspiration because
you can MC it and be the top athlete.
One guy needs a new knee, a couple guys need new hips, and they go, "Hey, I want to let you know you're a voice for a community you don't even realize for." So we are starting our own Limping Olympics.
I love it. That'd be great.
That was a positive. I thought.
Is.
Yeah, that'd be fun to see. Bunch of maimed men and athletic competitions. Now, Jbird apparently took one photo that was very interesting.
What'd you do?
So
it was nothing but weird moments for me. I mean, I had a great time, don't get me wrong, but weird moments found me.
They always do.
Yeah.
You're like a beacon in the night for weird moments.
now it was lovely to see your girlfriend Honeyface out there with you. That was very nice.
That was fun.
She was undercover there, yes.
Yeah, so she was there in attendance. And so was another girl that once upon a time, I guess, you used to date. An ex of yours also popped into the festivities.
What?
Yes, there was a girl I used to date who was there and walked up to me and Honeyface and wanted to take a selfie with both of us together, and it was so uncomfortable.
That's interesting.
Because she had a dude with her too, and he looked annoyed, and it just, I don't know, man.
I'm so sick of her talking about Jbird.
It just was uncomfortable. It's
awkward.
I'm like, oh yeah, sure, we can take a picture, and then very weird small talk as this guy looks like he is just seething of hate.
Yeah, because he had to hear about you all day while she's getting ready for the fair. She's probably talking about Jbird. Can't wait to see Jbird.
Well, he's not in the picture. He's not taking the picture. The girl I used to date's taking it. It's a selfie of me, her, and Honeyface. We're we gotta go.
Now, did your girlfriend?
I'm making biscuits.
Did your girlfriend Honeyface know that it was your ex when the photo was being taken? Or did she know after?
She knew because they were walking up and I let her know. And Honeyface is very cool about that stuff. She doesn't get mad or jealous, but we both had a good laugh after going, that was uncomfortable, right? Oh, yeah, that was weird.
That was weird.
Yeah.
Weird.
That on anybody's scale, that would be weird.
And I said, did you get the vibes that whoever that guy was that was with her, did you kind of get the feeling he kind of wanted to punch me?
He don't like you.
No.
Because he has to hear about you and how he don't measure up to you.
No, I don't know about that.
I know.
No. I just think he wanted nothing to do with being involved in an awkward situation. And believe me, I didn't either.
Yeah. So the question here is, how young is too young to let your children loose at the fair by themselves? And we got an email here that's kind of debating that. It says, my 11-year-old 6th grade niece comes to my house after school and her parents pick her up after work, and they've been divorced now for 5 years. And it's been relatively peaceful here lately. Well, my niece told me that she was going to go to the South Florida Fair with her friends on Friday afternoon and wouldn't be coming over. So I asked, okay, who's taking you? She's like, well, you can't tell my dad, but my mom's going to be dropping me off there with my two friends. My dad would never let me go with them alone, so you can't tell him. And I'm like, what? So I asked my sister if that's true, and she says, yeah. He would never let her go without an adult, but she's going to be fine. They'll be together. They'll all have their phones. But please don't say anything, because I've already gotten her tickets. And I'm like, WTF? No, I'm not going to lie. So now my sister and niece are all at me because I said if they don't tell him by this afternoon, then I'm going to. And as of right now, he doesn't know. So my sister called me a snitch in a text thread and said, I'm so frustrated with this whole situation, how ridiculous she's being. He's going to be so mad at both of them, and now my niece is going to be mad too. This stinks.
I think it's a South Florida Fair policy that at night, especially on the weekend, you can't be underage and roaming the fair without a parental guardian. Because they've had trouble before,
Right.
Wild packs of kids have caused trouble in years past. And so I was there late on Friday, and there's a significant police presence that steps it up big time, and you can't be an unaccompanied minor.
Yeah, I think I'm just a little set differently. To me, 12 is still so young.
Yeah, it is. And most people in the chat right now are saying, nah, that's too young. And Alyssa said, yeah, be the snitch. If your sister were doing this, how would you handle it? I guess that's the ultimate question. Is the debate is you're saying, yeah, that probably is too young. And you know that the fair has a policy and they don't like it. So it's already got a couple strikes against the idea. But you'll have a sibling that'll have a not so good idea. Now, how much do you push back on that? Because she's being called out for being a snitch. Do you tell the dad? Or do you just say, look, this is your own parenting problem. Just leave me out of it?
I think your loyalty is to your sibling and to following the rules and not putting your, niece in a situation where she could be possibly in trouble with the fair. You're not supposed to be an unaccompanied minor. If they find that you are and it's night, they're going to make sure that, you're kept in some area until your parent comes to get you. It's going to be a whole thing.
And look, I love me some South Florida Fair. I think they're amazing. I love fairs in general, but let's stop acting like there ain't some out-of-pocket people at the fair.
Sure, no, absolutely.
Drinking, doing odd, weird.
Yeah, us.
Yeah. And we're the saints. Like, we're on the lighter end of being...
Now, my first thought would be if you are the aunt, just, see what you can do and accompany the girls so that everything's good, even though your sister's being a pain in the behind.
And you can tag along and, keep your distance, if they want to, play it cool and be, 20 steps ahead of you and you'll hang back, offer that as a solution.
I mean, you really could have an adult be there and just kind of hang back, and the kids can do their own thing. And that's how we teach compromise.
Exactly.
But if you were not able to go as the aunt, then what would you do? If these girls, the only option was you told your sister, don't send him, and she's going to send him anyway, and they're going to be going. Do you step up and let the dad know? Be like, unless you intervene, your daughter is going to be at the South Florida Fair with two other, 11-year-olds walking around with nothing but their phones.
I'm okay if 12-year-olds are mad at me.
Or 11-year-olds.
Or 11-year-olds mad because I'm snitching, because I'm trying to save them. When they're older, they'll realize I was doing it out of love and caring.
100%.
If they don't get it now, I can go to sleep and go, they'll eventually get it.
Look, if something goes sideways and some grown-up does something weird to your niece at the fair because nobody's watching them, you're going to feel bad afterwards.
The other thing, too, is you don't always get what you want in life. There's times where you want to go do something and something prevents that from happening. Another life lesson.
Young girls are vulnerable and we got to protect them. And that's your job as an aunt. Do that. Make sure that the dad knows they cannot be roaming the fair by themselves.
Look, I was at the fair and I kind of wanted a few people on my side protected me.
Yeah, so that's how you play it, huh? So if you cannot go yourself, you go on ahead and tell the father that, hey, this is what's going on, and you just take whatever hate you get from your sister and your niece.
Do everything you can to go with them and hang back and be chill. But if you can't, then I think somebody's got to.
Well, I mean, I look back on adults that ratted me out back in the day, and as I'm an adult, I'm not mad at them.
No.
So
because you realize, okay, that's dangerous, and they were just trying to protect me.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy because Anna said, if we lived in times of the past, we went to the fair at 12, and I remember that as a kid. I'd be in fourth grade, and I was at the fair by myself and my friends.
Yeah, but Anna, we're not living in times of the past, though.
Exactly, yeah.
We know more. We do butter.
We also had another event. The one we did on Saturday night was Wine in the Wild. Busch Wildlife Sanctuary has done just an amazing job. Amy is the one responsible there. She has a lot of great volunteers that have done some stuff, but how she's constructed that place, and it was a fundraiser for them. And it is really so important when you go out there and you see the animals that without a place like Busch Wildlife, they would just be out in the wild to die. There was somebody, for instance, that had a Florida panther. They thought it'd be so cute. It'd make a great pet, and they had it declawed. And you have a panther with no claws. That's not good for a panther to be out in the wild already, where they're endangered, to try to fend off anything that could come at it without claws. That panther would be toast.
I remember like 7 years ago, Amy started talking about this dream of building the new Busch Wildlife Sanctuary. Yeah. So the new one, if you haven't been, it's out in the farms, in Jupiter Farms. And basically, they bought the land, so now they own it. Mm-hmm. Now they're paying it off, and they've got a huge mortgage. But they built it to Amy's exact specifications, and she loves the animals. Mm-hmm. And it really is her vision come to light. And she's had this vision for many, many years. And it's just amazing to see that, her dream came true because she loves these animals so much.
Mm-hmm. I can't say enough great things about Amy. She's been with us for a long time, doing stuff together.
Yep.
And without her, the last KVJ horror movie would have never happened without her.
She's a rock star. We love her, and she stays the same, cool as a cucumber. Mm-hmm. She don't change on you. It's rare to find somebody true blue like her.
Yeah, absolutely. Got a video posted up. You can see all that. The cocktails were afloat. It was a great night. They had some really good auction items. They had animals that were walking around. There was a turkey. There was a possum. There was Fraser crane. It's an actual crane that they call Fraser.
Now, did any of these animals take the microphone? Maybe do a little
None
speech?
of them on the mic, no. The only bird on the microphone was me in Virginia.
I tried to make out with the possum. They were like, do not kiss the possum. And I got kind of scolded.
Yes.
You made out with a lot of animals this weekend.
I was a little slutty.
Yeah, you were. Yeah, if you missed that too, Virginia had an episode with a pig on Friday night. So that on video as well. So
Ain't the first pig I've kissed.
That's true, yeah. That won't be the last. If you want to see all the activities from the weekend, just go to our social media pages. We're on pretty much every platform. Just go and look for the KVJ Show.
You missed the most exciting thing at Busch Wildlife. After you left, there was blood on the dance floor. You know how I was egging that dance contest on between those two guys?
No, because in the video, I had the guy that was the break dancer, and then you had the other guy that was dancing. He was kind of dancing and had the floor, and then the break dancer kind of slid in the clip that I have in the video.
I egged him on.
Oh, okay. So you're instigating
Get
this.
out there. You're not going to let this guy show you up, are you? And he's like, no, I'm not. So he went out there.
I wonder what caused that. I'm like, whoa, he just came out. That guy had the floor, and this other dude it looked like a dance battle was about to erupt.
Okay, so that was before the program. There was a mini dance battle.
Yeah.
After the program, the dance battle continued. But then, everybody was about 6 or 7 cocktails deep. And, you probably shouldn't have a dance battle after you've been drinking.
Yeah.
Or you could argue that's actually when you do have a dance battle.
So
I'm kind of more on that side of it.
Amy looked frightened, and I didn't understand why she looked scared. So I was like egging it on. And then one of the guys was doing a backflip and missed and hit his nose.
No, really?
Blood on the dance floor.
Whoa.
And that's when I knew I'd egged it on too far.
If it makes you feel any better, there was absolutely blood on the South Florida Fair stage on Friday.
Okay, some gave all.
I got jacked in the mouth with the microphone.
Ooh.
And my lip got cut by my tooth. There was blood.
Entertainment can be painful.
What a weekend, huh?
It was fun. Amy was like afterwards shrugging about it. I'm like, Amy, is everybody okay? She's like, oh yeah, he's fine. He just hit his nose. And she's like, I come to expect the people to act more like animals than the animals.
Two things animal people are very used to: blood and poop.
Yeah.
They're fine.
Unfazed.
Yeah, unfazed.
It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. Virginia, take it away, because you know we need that Dirt of the Day.
This Dirt of the Day is brought to you by my new closet designers, Closets by Design. You know, you got to cheer for somebody when they say, I have a problem and I am in recovery and this is going to be a lifelong process for me. And that's exactly what Natasha Leone has been saying. You know, I am in sobriety, 10 years of it, and everybody was proud of her and cheering for her to be successful. But I guess she relapsed after 10 years of sobriety. She took to social media to say, oh, guys, I stumbled, and I am making my relapse public and sharing so that her experience might help others that are struggling too. She reminds everybody that recovery is a lifelong process. So we're cheering for her. She is fascinating to me. When she opens her mouth to speak, I am just captivated. I think she is just a whole different aura of interesting. And there's not a lot of celebrity like her.
She didn't hurt anybody or anything like that. It just was, I'm sorry, I walked in a little bit late. She just kind of relapsed.
I guess she's just talking about, you know, how she's trying to keep her upcoming projects going and she's facing a battle with the recovery, but she slipped up and I think maybe got back on a bad path of some sort of substances.
Yeah, I think that happens for people that do that. And you know what? You just have to pick yourself up, dust yourself off, and get right back at it.
Dax Shepard did it recently too, you know, talked about it, went public. Like, it's hard.
Right. You just have to appreciate and realize that it's something that'll be carried with you for the rest of your life.
It can get, it's always there.
Yes. Snooki took to social media to say that she is battling cancerous cells on her cervix. She may have to undergo a total hysterectomy.
Now that's a situation.
That is a situation. Now, she does have kids, 3 of them, I believe, and she wasn't really thinking about having more kids. So that is good. She's done with the kid thing, but it's still, you never want to go through early menopause. That's what it'll throw you right into when you have to have that hysterectomy. So
if you get the EM, early menopause, does that mean you are going to get it done quicker?
Everybody's different. You never know. And your hormones dictate that. And everybody is different.
Can you have a 25-year career in the menopause league?
You can have menopause symptoms for the rest of your, you know, life. Yeah, that's a thing.
Kevin, I've learned so much.
I know.
You never know what kind of hormones you got until you go through it.
I don't know if it's because you bring it up all the time, but I am just running into menopause convo left
that's good
and right.
Because, you know, women of prior generations didn't talk about it. I know our mothers didn't talk about it, and their mothers certainly didn't talk about it, and they suffered in silence. And I think the more women talking about it and preparing younger women for the inevitable, hey girl, this is what you're going to be facing, and when you start feeling these symptoms, you're not weird. This is normal. This is what your body does. Like, if we don't talk about it, then the younger generation doesn't know about it, and that's not fair.
Yeah, no, I'm talking about all of the men, the husbands and boyfriends, and they are very, very scared.
Yeah, they should be.
The conversations I've been having.
You know, a shout out to that Melanie Sanders from Wellington. She is doing amazing with it. She is the one that does the I Don't Care Club.
Love her.
Yeah, she has been doing the circuit. She's got her book out. I saw her post a video. I guess she's #1 on the New York Times bestsellers list with that.
So cool.
And she was doing the rounds, all the talk shows in New York City. Here's a clip of her with Drew Barrymore. Drew Barrymore has 3 different sets of glasses on her, like one on her eyes, one on her head, and one tucked into her shirt. And she's kind of explaining the effects of that with menopause here with Melanie Sanders.
So, Drew, what do we not care about in 2026?
Well, thanks to you, I don't care that I have 3 glasses on my head at all times. I'm going to try to stop caring about how hard I overachieve. I'm going to try to stop caring about trying to be the perfect mother and outrun my own childhood so that my kids aren't having the same experiences, and they're not, and I need to remind myself of that all the time. I want to stop caring about fear. I want to tell fear where to go, and you're not invited to 2026.
That's right. That's right. I love it.
Hey, empowering Drew Barrymore there. Wow.
Oh, Drew.
Uh-huh.
I hope she does another rain video where she goes out in the rain and just smiles and lets the rain droplets hit her face.
Feel the rain on your skin.
Right, yeah.
I watch it at least once a month just to stay sharp.
It's good. And finally here, I don't know if you saw it, but that rock climber, Alex, made his free solo climb. I mean, Jbird, this would definitely make your backside pucker.
What do we got? What are the numbers on this thing?
Bro climbed solo, no kind of ropes, no harness, no safety gear, on top of this 1,667-foot steel and glass building. He did it in 1 hour, 31 minutes and 40 seconds. He just basically like a little spider crawled up the side of this tall building in Taiwan.
Yeah.
If a terrorist group took me and you, they kidnapped me and you and Kevin, and they made us do that, do you have faith that we both could go up and go down without dying? They go, we let you go if you guys can make it up and make it down. Do you have faith?
No. It's not going to happen.
This guy, I guess, has been training for it. He's a rock climber.
He's the one that went up the face of El Capitan in Yosemite back, I don't know, maybe like 2019, somewhere around there. He did that. And they did a Netflix documentary about that for him. And then this whole thing was streamed.
Live streamed.
Yeah.
There was only a 10-second delay in case, a foot slipped and he plummeted to his death very publicly. Yeah, they were ready for it with that 10-second delay, but he made it.
Yeah.
He did it. They were supposed to do it Friday. They didn't do it Friday because of bad weather. So they did it, I think, Saturday.
Yeah,
so
Saturday.
Is that a thing where mountain climbers or whatever climber you are, there's obviously ones that have harnesses, but then there's the ones that want to go a little bit more extreme. I don't need no harness.
That's this guy.
Is that
He
kind
had
of
nothing.
That's a thing, huh?
With him it is.
With him it is.
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't know if it's widespread. They say he earned a mid-6-figure payout for doing that. So let's say it's around $500,000.
I mean, look, if you don't have a lot of money, that's a huge payday.
And you have great confidence in your skills.
I don't think these guys make a lot of money from this. They're not paid like a football athlete or something.
No, not typically. I mean, they just do it for the love of the game. And this guy, it's amazing. He just has no fear. And him standing on the top of this 1,667-foot, 101-story skyscraper, unreal.
He's done it. Alex Honnold has made history again.
Sick. It's windy. My earpiece is disconnected, so I can't hear anybody. But Elle and Emily and Seth, you guys can hear me. I can still see you, and I'm so psyched. It's very windy up here.
It seems very windy. Alex,
so
you
cool.
have done it. You've done it. You've made history. This is something you've imagined your entire life, and now you're standing in it. What feelings are coming up, Alex?
He already said he don't have his earpiece, lady.
Let me keep talking to you.
He can't hear you.
Step off.
Yeah.
My man's chasing greatness.
My man just told you he can't hear you. He ain't got no earpiece, and you asking him questions. Big dummy.
How far up, Kev, on a building could you go up to where you start to go, all right, this is way too high? Is it story 4, story 5?
What's 15 feet?
15 feet.
Whatever that is, that's where I can go.
You get a half. You get like to the second story.
I'm out.
Second story, we pucker. The
Someone get me
backside
down.
puckers.
Second story, I'm out.
Get me down.
And that's what's going on in your dirt.
Think fast. If you don't come in first, you might as well be last. Think fast.
Okay, well, hopefully you guys are ready to think fast. A way to see if you have actually woken up here on a Monday morning. We got Virginia, Jbird, and we got producer Denny's. Let's see how well they can do here. Who can give me a sensible answer the fastest? Okay. All right. First up, I need for you to tell me something that uses electricity that starts with the letter R.
Roaster.
A roaster. Okay.
You may tell me Kenny
Rogers.
Roasters don't have things called roasters that required electricity.
Okay. It's an appliance.
I don't know. Look.
Roaster. Yeah. Okay. All right.
You mean a toaster?
No. I made a roaster.
I guess home rotisserie things.
See, Denny's gets it.
It's a roaster toaster.
Okay. All right. That's what they call is the roaster.
If the chat room thinks it's not deserving of the right answer,
Nobody else said anything. I think we got to take roaster.
I guess roaster's it. All right.
Roaster's the best we got.
Okay. All right. Name something you'd find at school that starts with the letter P.
Pencil.
Okay, Bird. Yeah, we'll take
yeah.
that. Absolutely. No doubt. Name something in your wallet that starts with the letter I.
ID.
Oh, we'll take that. Yes, Virginia. ID.
Debit card loaded.
Okay, name something you would find in space that starts with the letter N.
Nebula.
No, Neptune. No.
Okay. All right, we'll go Nebula.
Nebula's so good. It's smart.
Can I ask a question? What's a nebula? What's a nebula? What is that?
Nebula, I think it's a cluster of stars, right?
All right.
Yeah, sounds good to me. Just go with it. Okay, name a life event that starts with the letter M.
Marriage.
I think Denny's or Virginia. One of the two. I don't know.
I felt like it was tied.
Yeah, it was.
Okay, all right.
I don't know why I turned into Billy Bob Thornton and Sling Blade. Marriage. I says marriage.
Okay, name something that makes noise that starts with the letter D.
Drugs.
Yes.
Drugs?
Well, yeah, crack makes noise.
It does?
Yeah.
Is it crack?
It's just.
All right, Virginia's got 2. Jaybird's got 2. Denny's has 1.
Man, this is how she.
Always wins this game.
You can't let her in. You can't leave the window open and let the witch come in with her broom.
I'll get you and your little Denny's too.
Don't touch my Denny's.
All right, name something that can melt that starts with the letter C.
Cookies, actually, chocolate.
Would you say cookies and what?
Cookies and cream.
It can melt.
Cookies and cream can melt.
I think chocolate's a better answer.
Oh, it goes to Denny's.
It's 2-2-2.
Is it now a 3-way tie?
It is.
Oh my gosh.
Yes, it is.
It always comes down to this.
Next point wins.
Oh, this is the last one. Don't you dare Bill Buckner this thing.
Okay, tell me something that can fly that starts with the letter A.
American Eagle.
Astronaut.
I mean, albatross. American Eagle. What are we taking that one?
Yeah, you're right. American Eagles don't fly.
What did you say, Virginia?
I said astronaut.
And Denny's, what did you say?
Albatross.
Albatross.
That bird that they can fly while sleeping.
Yeah, what do you like better?
I'm going to let the audience decide.
Okay.
Okay, what is the best answer?
American Eagle.
Stay away from me.
American Eagle, don't vote for me.
All right, we'll see what people have to say on the KVJ TV channel on YouTube. Okay, trying to figure out who had the better answer for Think Fast. So we had Virginia with astronaut for something that can fly. Jbird had American Eagle. And Denny's went with albatross.
Keep in mind, I was first. Not that I have to, defend myself so
And I
deeply.
think the only thing that was kind of ups, and the reason why I wasn't so sure about American Eagles, I think it's bald eagle. I don't know if you call it properly an American Eagle. Now, it could be an eagle in America.
I mean, isn't American Eagle a clothing brand?
At this point, I don't even care anymore. Take the point.
But nope, you can't, because 75% of the vote went for Jbird and American Eagle. So they don't care if it's a real thing or not. Bird gets the win by a lot.
Where are my Eagles at?
Yeah.
Thank you, Chatteroo.
Okay. People like it enough. So Bird gets the dub on that. Now, we went to the fair on Friday for an all ages show. It was great to have the kids there by the stage. They loved the snack pack performing and got to cheer on and all the games that we played there on the stage.
That was fun. They did a great job of helping the audience just kind of get into the show. I loved it.
Totally.
So the question here is, how young is too young to let your children loose at the fair by themselves? And we got an email here that's kind of debating that. It says, my 11-year-old 6th grade niece comes to my house after school, and her parents pick her up after work, and they've been divorced now for 5 years. And it's been relatively peaceful here lately. Well, my niece told me that she was going to go to the South Florida Fair with her friends on Friday afternoon and wouldn't be coming over. So I asked, okay, who's taking you? She's like, well, you can't tell my dad, but my mom's going to be dropping me off there with my 2 friends. My dad would never let me go with them alone, so you can't tell him. And I'm like, what? So I asked my sister if that's true, and she says, yeah. He would never let her go without an adult, but she's going to be fine. They'll be together. They'll all have their phones. But please don't say anything, because I've already gotten her tickets. And I'm like, WTF? No, I'm not going to lie. So now my sister and niece are all at me because I said if they don't tell him by this afternoon, then I'm going to. And as of right now, he doesn't know. So my sister called me a snitch in a text thread and said, I'm so frustrated with this whole situation, how ridiculous she's being. He's going to be so mad at both of them. And now my niece is going to be mad too. This stinks.
I think it's a South Florida Fair policy that at night, especially on the weekend, you can't be underage and roaming the fair without a parental guardian. Because they've had trouble before,
Right.
Wild packs of kids have caused trouble in years past. And so I was there late on Friday, and there's a significant police presence that steps it up big time, and you can't be an unaccompanied minor.
Yeah, I think I'm just a little set differently. To me, 12 is still so young.
Yeah, it is. And most people in the chat right now are saying, nah, that's too young. And Alyssa said, yeah, be the snitch. If your sister were doing this, how would you handle it? I guess that's the ultimate question. Is the debate is you're saying, yeah, that probably is too young. And you know that the fair has a policy and they don't like it. So it's already got a couple strikes against the idea. But you'll have a sibling that'll have a not so good idea. Now, how much do you push back on that? Because she's being called out for being a snitch. Do you tell the dad? Or do you just say, look, this is your own parenting problem. Just leave me out of it?
I think your loyalty is to your sibling and to following the rules and not putting your, niece in a situation where she could be possibly in trouble with the fair. You're not supposed to be an unaccompanied minor. If they find that you are and it's night, they're going to make sure that, you're kept in some area until your parent comes to get you. It's going to be a whole thing.
And look, I love me some South Florida fair. I think they're amazing. I love fairs in general, but let's stop acting like there ain't some out-of-pocket people at the fair.
Sure, no, absolutely.
Drinking, doing odd, weird.
Yeah, us.
Yeah. And we're the saints. Like, we're on the lighter end of
right.
being...
Now, my first thought would be if you are the aunt, just, okay, see what you can do and accompany the girls so that everything's good, even though your sister's being a pain in the behind.
And you can tag along and like keep your distance, if they want to like play it cool and be like 20 steps ahead of you and you'll hang back, offer that as a solution.
I mean, you really could have an adult be there and just kind of hang back, and the kids can do their own thing. And that's how we teach compromise.
Exactly.
But if you were not able to go as the aunt, then what would you do? If these girls, the only option was you told your sister, don't send him, and she's going to send him anyway, and they're going to be going. Do you step up and let the dad know? Be like, unless you intervene, your daughter is going to be at the South Florida Fair with two other, 11-year-olds walking around with nothing but their phones.
I'm okay if 12-year-olds are mad at me.
Or 11-year-olds.
Or 11-year-olds mad because I'm snitching, because I'm trying to save them. When they're older, they'll realize I was doing it out of love and caring.
100%.
If they don't get it now, I can go to sleep and go, they'll eventually get it.
If something goes sideways and some grown-up does something weird to your niece at the fair because nobody's watching them,
right,
you're going to feel bad afterwards.
The other thing, too, is you don't always get what you want in life. There's times where you want to go do something and something prevents that from happening. Another life lesson.
Young girls are vulnerable and we got to protect them. And that's your job as an aunt. Do that. Make sure that the dad knows they cannot be roaming the fair by themselves.
Look, I was at the fair and I kind of wanted a few people on my side protected me.
Yeah, so that's how you play it, huh? So if you cannot go yourself, you go on ahead and tell the father that, hey, this is what's going on, and you just take whatever hate you get from your sister and your niece.
Do everything you can to go with them and hang back and be chill. But if you can't, then I think somebody's got to.
Well, I mean, I look back on adults that ratted me out back in the day, and as I'm an adult, I'm not mad at them.
No.
So
because you realize, okay, that's dangerous, and they were just trying to protect me.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy because Anna said, if we lived in times of the past, we went to the fair at 12, and I remember that as a kid. I'd be in fourth grade, and I was at the fair by myself and my friends.
Yeah, but Anna, we're not living in times of the past, though.
Exactly, yeah.
We know more. We do butter.
If somebody's done you wrong, it's time for you to sing along and call them out, call them out, call them out. You gotta call them out, call them out, call them out. It's time to call them out.
Well, we got a lot of things to call out here today, and I would say the number one thing that is being discussed in this country is the shooting that had happened over the weekend, a 37-year-old Alex Pretty there in Minneapolis. The ongoing fight that is going on in that city is really just tough to watch, and the video that has been up and played all over the place, and they've really broken it down and looked at it. It's one of those things, you ever see an image and it just makes you sick to your stomach. And the whole situation that's going on in Minneapolis is one of those things that I think as Americans, nobody wants to see what is happening there. And it is really a tough look. And it's going to be interesting to see what comes out of this in this video. But a lot of people on both sides are calling for an investigation. And without a doubt, the level of vitriol that is happening on both sides has really got to be lowered. And I don't understand why we just kind of keep going back into this same thing every single day. You know what the response is going to be. You know what the actions are going to be. You've had several people that have been shot now that are citizens. And it's like, we're just putting a lot more people in harm's way. Sometimes you just got to call a timeout. You got to say, hey, look, we need to understand that we need to enforce immigration laws in this country, but there is a way to do it. And when you have a lot of people that are, losing their life as a result of this, that, are just getting themselves into the fray, something has got to change. And yeah, it's a really rough video to see. And it's going to be interesting to see where the conversation goes and what explanation happens. But a lot of people are calling for an investigation in this. And like I said, it's just really a shame because without a doubt, when you watch that video, it's like there's no reason why he should not have his life today. And it just all the people that he's going to leave behind, it's very sad to see. And I'm personally, it makes me very sad to see America in this state that it's in right now, where we keep ratcheting up the poison and the vitriol and the anger and everything else. And clearly somebody has got to be the adult at the table and say, hey, we need to lower the volume on this because we're not getting anything accomplished. This is not going in the right direction. So I'm hoping that that we can get there. I hope that somebody will be like, time out. Let's bring this whole thing back and let's do this the right way and make sure that this is handled right. So it's really tough. I'm sure a lot of people have probably seen that video and they are breaking it down, and people will be talking about that a good bit. And I would like to see it investigated. I think that it should be. And I just hope that there's no more shootings. I hope there's no more violence with all this. So I know a lot of people have got their own little feelings on that, but it was just one thing that it spoke to me when I saw that. And it's rough to see. It really is. The news really had just two things. It had that shooting that was going on, then it had the weather that was happening up north. And they were going through all of it up there in Minneapolis. Now, there's one thing that Virginia saw with this, and you're kind of calling this out, saying that the snow that they're reporting on TikTok is not melting and it's leaving a black residue.
I'm going to go ahead and excuse myself. I'm going to go to the kitchen, look for some snacks. I'll be back.
I don't understand how when you put flame to snow, it doesn't melt. But there's a bunch of TikTokers that are like going out and collecting some of this snow from their front or backyard, and they're balling it up, and then they're setting a flame to it, and it's not melting. And they're saying that this is not real snow. This is some kind of byproduct produced from the chemtrails that are in the sky that are meant to manipulate the weather. Oh, I went down a rabbit hole of weather and atmospheric manipulation.
Okay.
I want to make fun of her, but I really can't throw any stones. I went down my own rabbit hole of vortexes in the ocean.
So we're crazy, but we're just different crazy.
I'm just letting you know the thing you're talking about, it's very easy to manipulate that and make it look like something. That's one of the easier things to do on social media.
So are all these people just lying and it's not real snow that they got from their backyard?
Well, I think, like, in a gentle way, I'm trying to say, you dumb.
Now, when you went down this rabbit hole, did you see anything about something called sublimation as you went down the rabbit hole?
Sublimation.
Oh, boy.
Did that come up?
That's a big word. Don't know if that one would have stuck in my brain or it just kind of would have gone in one ear, out the other.
Well, if you see in the videos that people were showing, they had like a little chunk of the snow and then they had the blue flames on it. But apparently blue flames from lighters do not melt snow because the flame's heat causes sublimation, which turns the snow directly from solid to gas rather than liquid, while the surrounding cold absorbs the heat. And then the black soot residue is caused by incomplete combustion of the fuel, the butane, which deposits on the snow, creating an illusion of burning. Yeah. So they've kind of pulled a little bit of a physics trick on you.
Yeah, me, Kevin, and Denny's, and then a few people from the fair all kind of got together over the weekend and said, you need to stop watching TikTok.
Yeah. So
unmeltable snow, Kevin.
Yeah, I don't think it's chemtrails. I don't think it's any of that stuff. I think it's just sublimation and the little trick they've shown with the blue flame.
Bruh, I was in it yesterday.
Dude, be so glad you're not so in it. There was a guy back at Station 1 who was very into chemtrails. He would write me manifestos about them, about chemtrails, and how dare I not take it seriously. I'm like, dude, I didn't say anything bad about chemtrails. Why are you on me like flies on a rib roast?
There's so many chemtrail videos.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe it.
Yeah, that's what they do.
They got
clicks
me.
and likes. Yeah, they got you.
Even if it was like a regular red flame, though, it wasn't melting. Is that the same?
Girl, once I start talking to you about space stations on the moon, your mind's got to be blown.
Well, and the one thing, too, about snow, you may say, well, this is snow like I haven't seen. I do remember, the one thing I do remember from when I would see snow is if it's really cold, it can be more of a dry snow. You can have more of a wet snow that packs better. And so each time you get a storm, your snow might vary a little bit. It might be a little bit different than the last time it snowed.
Yeah, and that's normal.
Yes.
Yeah, not all snow is the same, just much like not all ocean water is the same.
Mm-hmm.
Catch my drift?
Gotcha.
Yep. Also got another column out here. It says, Dear Fairline Slippers, F you. Yeah, I didn't pay Fast Pass, but you walked through the slow line with your 5-year-old like you were trying to meet up with someone, but you had no one. You act like you're a god that can just skip. I watched you pass me on 3 to 4 rides without having a Fast Pass. F you. That's from Michael.
Whoa.
Line cutters do suck.
Okay.
And there's an art to it, too. If you're a good line cutter, you can get away with it without anyone knowing.
Dang.
But you got to be elite. You got to be one of the best out there. It's easy to be a terrible line cutter.
I'm getting so many positive comments about this movie, The Rip, that is on Netflix. It's got Ben Affleck, Matt Damon in it, and it is coming from a true story that had happened in South Florida. And I heard it was kind of like maybe Hialeah, Miami Lakes, around that area that's going on. And yeah, even people that are texting in, like Jackie in Wellington, she said, Kev, you got to watch it. So good. Kyle Chandler is also in it. Love him. That is my guy that was in Friday Night Lights. He also was in Bloodline that they filmed in the Keys.
He was the cop.
Yes.
I love him in Bloodline.
He's fantastic. Yeah, he was great. He was Coach Taylor in Friday Night Lights.
Oh.
He's the dude in The Departed. He's awesome in that. He's great in that movie.
Great in everything. Jackie said, you're talking about the mayor of Hialeah had a bit of a complaint. Was it because Ben Affleck can't pronounce Hialeah? He'd say Hialeah.
Whoopsie.
And then somebody else said, yeah, I thought it was great too, with the only exception, Ben mispronouncing Hialeah.
That's hysterical.
I mean, he was married to J-Lo. Come on, bro. Also, the home looks nothing like South Florida homes. And they certainly have done a nice attic like that. So, yeah, I'm sure you're probably noticing a few things like that. But no, I don't think that the way Ben Affleck pronounces Hialeah is the reason that the Hialeah mayor is speaking out against the movie. Here's what he had to say.
This movie is a slap in the face to our law enforcement personnel. The real story that we saw depicted in the movie Rip took place in Miami Lakes, but they didn't choose to do the movie in Miami Lakes. They chose Hialeah. Why is that? Because Hialeah is iconic. They needed our grit and our status to make the movie relevant. Movies can tell stories, but they are fiction, and that moves only for a few minutes. We respect fiction, but our work here and the men and women of the Hialeah Police Department is to defend our residents and to defend the truth, and that truth is sustained by years of results, responsibility, and commitment and protection to our community. I know Hialeah has been the butt of the joke for a long time, but that ends now.
Okay, so says it. Did you get that? No more making fun of Hialeah.
Dude, you're doing it wrong.
You really are doing it wrong.
Just lean into it and have fun with it. And you honestly could make Hialeah even cooler by leaning into it.
You can't stop this. So why fight it? And it's based on a true story. Like, I know you're mad, but you got to kind of lean in a little bit better for the optics.
Yeah, the other thing, too, is what if Hialeah it looks better to shoot there on a camera, and that's why they chose that.
Yeah, it's flattering.
Of course they're going to go to where it looks good. I think his take was off.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if the mayor has looked. He must hate Wallet Hub, because Wallet Hub, whenever they have a list, it always puts Hialeah so low on the list. Like, for instance, they had recently done something for the best and worst places to raise a family. They had Hialeah at 173rd, I think, out of 173.
Oh.
Yeah, it got low scores in family fun, affordability, and socioeconomic factors, making it one of the 10 worst cities for raising a family in the U.S.
But hey, let's get some movie time. Let's get some show time, right?
Yeah. You got to get money somehow.
Yeah.
So, I don't know, fair or not, I do know that a lot of people seem to pick on Hialeah. I don't know. Is that unjustified? The mayor would say that it is, and he would like for you to stop. So,
he is mad.
So you know. Just so you know. He's not real happy with it.
Ow! There's a lot of dumbass criminals to talk about, baby. It's the whacked out news. People breaking the law. Ha-ha, fighting in the nude. Ha, drunk people pooping in the street. Ha-ha, it's the whacked out news. So many people on meth. Ow!
Well, 18-year-old Farrah Kernan is facing battery charges after allegedly striking her mother with a pork chop at their Jensen Beach home on Tuesday night.
Oh, damn, not a pork chop.
The sheriff had to respond to a domestic disturbance call involving the teenager and her 46-year-old mom. Now, apparently, the mom reported a verbal argument that escalated when her daughter, who had been drinking earlier, smacked her in the face and threw a pork chop at her.
Oh, nothing goes better than a margarita with a pork chop. Am I right?
I mean, I remember my family ate pork and lamb chops for a good solid 5 years, and then, boom, curtains. Nothing, never again. And we loved them. What happened?
I don't know.
Sorry.
They say officers discovered food residue on the victim's left shoulder that matched her account of events.
Pork chop juice.
Yep.
Yep. It'll take you down, girl.
Oh, and that's it'll stick around too.
Oh, yeah, it will.
Mm-hmm. Did you see that dude that drove through the McNamara terminal at Detroit Metro Airport on Friday night?
Yes. Homeboy was on something. They were taking him out of there, and he was still yelling, belligerent. Something wasn't right with him.
Yeah, a little crazy.
Yeah.
He drove in the airport.
Yeah, like right up to the ticket counter.
With some heat behind the miles per hour. Like, he wasn't going slow.
Yeah.
He barreled into that thing.
Yeah, he immediately got out of the vehicle and raised his hands above his head, and then was just talking some gibberish.
Dude, somebody just drove through the terminal. Straight up in that bitch. In that bitch.
I like the professional commentary.
Yeah, that's
he was in that bitch.
Yep.
That is the perfect way to describe it. It was pandemonium.
No word on why or what exactly was going on.
He
with that
didn't look
situation.
right,
Oh,
y'all. That guy that was driving, he did not look right.
He ate too many pork chops.
He's pork chop poison.
Oh, there's a Florida woman that was arrested after she tried to steal back her own car from a towing company in Orlando.
I mean, I get it, lady. I get it. We're all mad when your car gets towed, and you're like, that's my car. You can't take my car.
I could see how a towing company could bring out the worst part of a human.
Amen.
'Cause it's happened to me.
Yep. Yeah, they say that, apparently the woman broke into the company's secured lot and tried to get back her rental vehicle that had been towed earlier that day.
Rental?
And then when an employee tried to stop her, she pepper sprayed him.
Seems like a nice retaliation. Did she get the car?
No.
Oh.
Police found the woman in her vehicle, which was still inside the lot. Then they found oxycodone pills, cash, and a handgun.
Oh, no.
She was arrested on several charges.
Boy, that was quite the weekend.
We were pulling for you until all of that came out.
Until the 9 crimes you had on your passenger seat.
Why would you ride dirty for this kind of a project?
This is an odd theft. They say a man in Pittsburgh stole a $30,000 harp. He took it to the riverbank, removed his clothes, jumped into the river, and then needed to be rescued.
Did he play said harp?
It sounds like he left it on the bank. I don't know, so why'd you take the harp with you?
Dude, he's on something.
Oh, that is a mushroom crime if I've ever heard one.
Yeah.
A guy that eats mushrooms would love to play the harp.
Oh, I'm gonna play the harp. I'm gonna do one with the river. It's gonna be amazing.
I'm gonna almost drown and lose my life.
Yeah, I'm gonna take too many mushrooms and then need help.
Now, I don't know what this guy was on, but he looked very comfortable as he's just laying down on the pavement right outside of the Hog's Breast Saloon.
I saw this video
Key
too.
West. He was just kind of laying there on the pavement, and the guy who was playing just feet away on that little stage, if you know how they have the Hog's Breath Saloon set up.
The
back
band.
bar area.
The band decided to play a very appropriate number.
Mm-hmm.
If I just lay here, would you lie with me and just forget the world?
The guy's laying out.
He was just laying there.
I love that Key West leans in.
Yeah, that was well thinking.
Why not?
Mm-hmm. Boy, this is another crazy video, too. Did you see the UFC fighter Cameron Smotherman that collapsed after stepping off the scale at the weigh-in in Las Vegas on Friday?
What happened?
He goes up there, he weighs, and he starts walking off the stage, and boom, down he goes. Now, he's probably cutting weight, And who knows what was going on?
Not enough calories.
Sometimes they do that stuff to an unhealthy level to try to make weight, to get in at a certain fighting weight.
Or snipers.
Or I'm hearing, is somebody on the take? You know, these things happen.
So what do you think happened?
Maybe he got paid to fall out.
Take a dive.
Take a dive,
and
baby.
act like he passed out?
Now, these are not my opinions. This is just what I'm reading on the internet.
He's watched too much wrestling.
Okay, the guy's a great actor then. They need to hire him because he looked like he legitimately passed out, and he went down right on his face.
Look,
damn.
There's some wrestlers that are great actors.
When you catch your fall with your face, you're probably not acting.
That's full commitment.
That's full commitment.
Yeah, it was.
But he's been on the wrong side of a couple of decisions.
135.5 for Cameron.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Oh, my God.
Oh, God.
What happened?
He fainted.
Oh, that's not good.
Yeah, not good at all. Yeah, he said he's okay, only minor injuries, and he's going to get back in the octagon soon. But, yeah, what about those charges? Is he on the take? Now, these kind of things do happen in the UFC. When they catch wind of it, they do jump in, and they just canceled a fight from UFC 324 card in Las Vegas on Saturday after gaming officials flagged suspicious betting activity. The fight between Alexander Hernandez and Michael Johnson was removed just hours before it was set to begin.
Wow.
I don't know exactly
Somebody
what that
was going
meant.
to take a dive, and they saw a discrepancy in the way that the bets were coming in.
Yeah, and Dana White said that they contacted the FBI.
Wow.
And look, I'm not saying anyone's on the take, but let's just say you're a boxer and you know in your heart you have not been training and you have a fight coming up. What are you going to do, maybe? I don't know.
Look, you got to make your money.
You got to make your money, but do you fall? Do you get in the ring and get knocked out? There's a lot of he'll be ready in a few months when he gets back and healthy.
Yeah.
Again, not my words, just what the internet is saying, Kevin.
Okay. Well, apparently there's a little bit of a flaw with these new Lululemon leggings. When you bend over or squat, they become transparent, see-through. I've kind of seen a little bit of this before. I'm like, wait a minute, it doesn't look like they're wearing anything when they bend over. And that's what this girl was saying in her review.
Now you guys know I'm a huge Lululemon fan, but I do need to warn you guys about these. I barely bent over and they were completely see-through. You can see by my face, I was in total, utter shock. The legging was supposed to be squat-proof, which it absolutely wasn't. No front seam on the front was actually nice, but you can see it completely accentuated my tummy. They did pull this tight from the website, but you can still find it in stores, and I just needed to tell you guys my honest review on it.
Oh, wow.
Do you wear leggings ever?
It's rare.
Why?
I don't know. It's kind of skin tight, and I don't know. The curves ain't what they used to be. I'm getting fat in places that are supposed to be skinny, and I'm getting skinny in places that are supposed to be fat.
Okay, I'm so sorry I asked you.
It's a weird readjustment of the fluff.
Okay.
That menopause is a bitch.
Okay, I am definitely regretting all
Here,
of my...
let me show you. Got this new little back fat pocket that's not delicious.
Well, then, dog, I've been going through menopause since I was in my late 20s because I've always had that back fat roll.
You want to do that BOGO lipo?
Do you want to do that? Who back fat rolls the best?
Who's got the more delicious looking back fat? We can butter both of our rolls and see what the people vote.
It'd be a good little experiment.
I don't hate it.
And the TSA has released their annual compilation of these strangest items confiscated at U.S. airports. Everything from a replica pipe bomb discovered in Boise.
Why would you bring a replica pipe bomb to the airport?
I don't get this whole thing.
You troublemaking knucklehead.
And they said somebody else had wooden blocks wrapped in paper labeled C4, an explosive, and protruding wires.
They are just looking for trouble, and I hope when they got arrested, they got that trouble.
They say other notable discoveries included live turtles hidden in travelers' clothing in Newark and Miami, razor blades sewn into garments in Denver, drugs concealed in footwear in Kona International, and weapons hidden in knee braces and car seats.
Man, if I put a shirt on and a turtle came out of it, I would not take that well.
You should wear a turtleneck. That's a great place to hide a turtle. Is this thing on?
Kev, don't save her with a pity laugh, Kevin.
I said turtleneck.
It is always nice when someone else sucks on the show.
Everybody sucks around here.
What are you thinking about? What are you thinking about? are you thinking about? What are you thinking about?
Well, we got a lot of celebrities that are kicking around here in South Florida. I saw a few of them. Like Mark Wahlberg seems like he's been in the area doing different things. Seen him pop up in several different videos. One, he was at a place called EOS Gym. Not even sure where that is, but I know he invests in things like that. That might be part of what he was doing there, kind of trying to get them some attention.
We're here, EOS Palm Beach. You know the EOS in Temecula Thermal, where the 4 original.
Okay, so he's on there schlepping his workout wear stuff. And then I saw he was also schlepping a Mercedes. It was parked right out front of the Breakers on Palm Beach.
We're over here in Palm Beach. Tripping.
Mm-hmm. Nice looking little car.
They have some courtesy cars there at the Breakers. And, if you are of a certain level of guest.
Oh, yeah?
They just say, hey, here's your courtesy car.
Right. I hear you.
It's not too shabby.
And then I also saw he was golfing with DJ Khaled. I assume probably at the Breakers itself. Have you ever seen DJ Khaled golf?
He has somebody else golf for him, and then he takes credit for it.
No, thank goodness. He actually does the swinging. I love it. It's great to watch.
My brother, Mark Wahlberg.
My guy.
The legendary Mark Wahlberg.
Long way, Khaled.
When I first started golfing, it's one of my golf buddies. That's right. One of my first rounds.
There.
That's right.
Seeing the progress.
That's right.
I told you.
That's right.
Golf introduced you to so many other things.
Man, it changed my life.
Places in the world.
No, it changed my life.
Absolutely.
Health. You know what I'm saying? Peace of mind.
Share this with your sons.
And my kids.
Yeah.
Let's go golfing.
Okay.
Was that a clip from The View? Because there's a lot of interrupting there.
I know. They need to coordinate that a little bit better. Yeah. So keep an eye out for Mark Wahlberg. He's pretty much all over the place right now.
Right now, he's probably doing abs.
Oh, you know.
At this second, he's doing abs / push-ups at the same time.
Yeah.
Didn't even know that was possible.
I would not doubt it. A couple other things going on. I saw that they were filming an ABC TV show in West Palm Beach on Saturday. They closed down the road and a little sidewalk closure for the TV shoot that was going on. It's for a show called RJ Decker.
I think they were at the courthouse, too.
Yeah, it looked like they're at the courthouse. And I saw some filming that was going on right out front of Elbow Room on Fort Lauderdale Beach. I don't know if that was the same project, but it's got Scott Speedman in it. He was kind of like one of the young little heartthrobs. You remember a TV show called Felicity back in the day? He was on that show, and he's done some other projects. You've seen him in some stuff. But, yeah, they were filming near the Palm Beach County Courthouse. Doing some stuff there. And they say that the TV show is inspired by a novel double whammy that follows an ex-con disgraced newspaper photographer turned private investigator solving odd South Florida cases. That is the show. It's going to be premiering Tuesday, March 3rd, 10 p.m. on ABC, and then it streams on Hulu the very next day. Here is a bit of them talking about the show.
This show about a photographer turned private investigator is based on a book by South Florida novelist Carl Hyacin and will likely include many other shoots in South Florida. With this single day including several hours of filming in downtown West Palm Beach and a residential area south of here, the city is already benefiting with work for local actors, production crews, and more.
It generates an economic impact. Just last year alone, it was $253 million was spent here in Palm Beach County. It creates jobs, hotel rooms that are occupied as a result of this industry as well.
You can spot some familiar locations and faces when RJ Decker premieres Tuesday, March 3rd on ABC.
Nice.
Right, there you go.
And you'll be able to see some little local spots in there. That's exciting.
Yeah, if I can see a few right now, if you go on, the trailer is up on YouTube for RJ Decker.
Ma'am, hi, my name's RJ Decker. I'm a private investigator.
RJ freaking Decker, as I live and breathe.
Detective Abreu, hello, how are you?
How is everything at the trailer park? You making new friends?
Hey, Tebow, how you doing? It's gonna be a hot one today. Stay hydrated.
It looks like it could be a good show. And it's got like a little essence of Florida zaniness in it. So check that out. RJ Decker. Bird, what you got on your mind today?
Nothing. No, I'm just kidding. What are your your passion level when it comes to big, soft pretzels? Or heck yes?
I love them. I think they're delicious. We had one at the ale house the other day.
Okay.
In Jupiter. That thing was scrumptious. I can't do that much carbs.
What about your regular chip pretzel where you get them in a bag and they're all hard and they've got that ball salt on it?
Not as exciting.
To me, they're two different animals.
Yeah, totally different animal.
If you're talking about pretzels in a bag and then soft pretzels in the frozen section, you were talking about two different things.
Both of them pair so nicely with a warm, melted cheese. Oh.
If I could bend the ear of a fat Kevin, would a fat Kevin prefer, and I know you're going to say both, but you only get one.
Yeah.
Would you want a savory or a sweet, soft pretzel? You can do a lot on both of them.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Well, I think about what I love most, and I remember, one thing I love is if you go to PJ National, they're at iBar, they had 3 different dipping sauces, and they did the hot mustard, they did caramel, and
a pimento cheese.
Is that what it was?
It was, I thought.
Maybe one was chocolate, too. So there's a lot that you can do with those. I'd probably lean on sweet a little bit because the caramel and chocolate's fantastic, but typically spicy mustard's good enough for me.
I went to a party a long time ago, and they had a pretzel bar, like a station.
That's nice.
People were losing their minds. Everyone loved it. I have not seen or heard of one of them since. I even looked into trying to get one at my house. They don't exist. It's hard to get a pretzel bar or a pretzel person to do all of the fixes. I'm talking about your Parmesan garlic. I'm talking about your chocolate.
Because all soft pretzels are not created equal.
No, they're not. But imagine having 4 stations at a party of pretzels.
If you had them like fresh baked.
West, we go sweet. East, salt.
I love it.
North, a hybrid. South, mystery.
I love it.
How fun of a party would that be? People are sleeping on the soft pretzel being the main star at a party. All right, that's all I got, Kev.
Yeah, I think they just opened up a new pretzel place that does stuff here in South Florida.
They did. It's in Palm Beach Gardens, and that's why I brought it up, because people keep sending me, Bird, there's a soft pretzel place in Gardens. I want to see a review.
You got to get in there then, because I bet you they have the freshest.
I want to get in there, and I want to film it all, and I want to eat it all.
You got to be, you got to be fitting in your tight outfit Saturday night at Tyler Cameron's gala. You don't want to be pudgy in your disco outfit.
Well, I am what we call a food journalist, and the more chubbier you are, the more credibility you get.
All right, Virginia, what you got on your mind today?
I just want to say thank you to all the charities that had us out this weekend. Of course, if you saw the video, Kevin and I were at the Busch Wildlife Sanctuary, tearing it up on Saturday night. Yesterday, I was at PGA National helping out Holy Ground PBC. They are a wonderful group that helps mothers in distress get housing and education and figure out their lives and career plan. And it's really just a beautiful charity. So we raised a ton of money. And then this Saturday, of course, we're going to be out with Tyler Cameron looking to break his record. I thought it was $900,000 they wanted to raise, but now he's pushing for raising $1 million at the gala on Saturday night, right there at the Hilton on Okeechobee. We're going to be on the main stage with them hosting, and we just cheer on Tyler and his brothers because they are doing it to make their mama proud.
Yeah.
And they're doing it in her memory. And you can't have a more beautiful goal like that than just to do it to make your mama proud in heaven.
Yeah, that is a cool thing.
Question, will we have soft pretzels?
You know the Hilton, they're on point with their food. We can make a phone call right now and see about having some soft pretzels added to the repertoire. They would do it.
I'm sure we've probably all made that ridiculously dumb purchase after having one too many cocktails.
Yeah, I went online and bought a silver bodysuit to wear on Saturday night, and oh no, I am not wearing it. It's backless. Ugh, so much back fat.
Had you been drinking when you purchased it?
Yep.
Okay, all right.
I was like, this is going to look great on me. That's a hard no. Simmer down, back fat. You need full coverage. Guess what? I went back on Amazon on Saturday and bought a full coverage bodysuit.
Now, Jbird, you actually done 27 days. Cut out the booze, right?
Sorry, Kevin. I was in the middle of fighting with somebody in our chat room.
Okay.
Yes, I did.
So you finally got on after having some cocktails and you ordered something up. Now, did you discover that night that you'd ordered something odd, or did it actually show up at your door before you realized, oh, wait, I must have been hammered when I got there?
No, there's a correlation of if you drink a little, sometimes you buy a little. And I hadn't for a good 27 days bought anything stupid. And then I had a couple, it was during our snack pack rehearsal. I'm like, I'll have a couple, we'll have some fun. And now I've got the largest Bigfoot statue I've ever bought in my life on its way, and it will be here Wednesday. I'm so excited.
Wow.
Sounds to me like you didn't make a mistake.
That's what everyone said to me. They go, dude, you love this stuff. And I already bought one a long time ago, and I do get great enjoyment. I look at it all the time. The sunbeams hit it.
It's an art piece.
It's just, I look at it a lot and go, I'm getting great enjoyment out of this.
That's all that matters.
That really is all that matters.
It's the little simple joys you can give yourself as you go through the day.
Well, I'm going to buy some stupid chair instead, or a desk piece. No. Bigfoot, baby.
I'd say that alcohol actually helped you out.
I think
you just need to lower your inhibition.
We're back.
There you go. He's back. Okay, I got some random questions here for you. What is something that you did for money that nobody knows?
Oh, baby, I used to be the sexiest dancer.
Okay. Making good tips on that one?
I wish.
Yeah, right. Probably the oddest thing I ever did was when I was back in college, I went to a Lollapalooza and I didn't have any money for a shirt, and I wanted a shirt. And there was a guy that was looking for somebody to work his falafel stand. And so for a couple hours, I served falafels. Didn't even know what a falafel was at Lollapalooza. And I got, I think, all of like $20 is what it was. And I got my Lollapalooza shirt. So, yeah, I know.
Look at you. Little side hustle.
Yeah, and I got a free falafel, too.
There you go.
I never had it. And it rocked my system. I threw up an hour later. I don't think I was ready for a falafel.
This spicy, different culture food, it upset my little white tummy.
Well, it was rough because they had something called, at the time, it's called the Jim Rose Traveling Circus. And it was all oddities and freak stuff. And the guy started putting needles in his eyeballs, and that's where I just couldn't.
Oh.
Falafel, yeah.
It's pretty cool.
It was like the falafel ejector button.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Needles in his eye?
I couldn't even believe it. I was just like, wait, what? And then people are like, I don't know what's more gross, the kid who just barfed falafel or the guy with the needles in his eye.
You're quite the tag team.
It was just everyone that it was like a chain reaction. Everybody just started getting sick. It was terrible. Yeah, I gotta watch that. So that's one thing I've done. Have you ever done anything odd for a little bit of money here, Virginia, that we don't know about yet?
I mean, I've talked about everything. You know, back in the day, me and my girlfriend, we used to go to Jazz Fest in New Orleans with no money, but we used to like hit on guys and do. She does this thing called the pickle trick with a pickle, and we would like earn money and drinks and food and all kinds of stuff with this pickle trick that my girlfriend does. Mm-hmm. It's a crowd favorite.
It's a fun little gimmick.
You've seen it.
Yeah.
And then, you know, I sold my underwear a few years ago. That was kind of weird.
Yeah, I do kind of remember that.
I haven't done that again. It was weird, but you know,
almost as weird as your current foot fetish era.
Not yet monetized, but when we get fired.
Not yet.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Oh, don't worry. If we get fired, your feet are going up there too, pretty foot.
I used to charge, I would do a baseball lesson for kids, and it was pretty much on how I would talk about how you make a pizza compared to how you hit in the batter's box.
Yes.
And it kind of all worked together, and I don't know. It did well for me for a while.
Okay.
Think about going back to it.
Okay. Hey, if you need some extra cash. Who's your most famous relative, and what were they famous for? Do you have any famous relatives?
I was told that I was related to Billy the Kid.
See, the thing that I've noticed is I think a lot of families do this. They talk about somebody famous that's far enough back that you can't really prove it.
Yeah.
Like I had this whole thing. Apparently, a couple guys have signed the Declaration of Independence and former Supreme Court justice and all that. But it was just at that point we really couldn't quite prove it. So I was kind of told that. I went back and tried to link the dots, and I'm like, I'm not so sure I am actually related to that person.
The same thing happened to me. Like, we are related to Billy the Kid, the cowboy.
Right.
And all the research that's come back says, no, you're not.
Yeah, right. I think every family has that.
My mom used to tell me that one of her great-grandparents is a Cherokee princess from a Cherokee Indian tribe.
Yes.
And I was like, really? Is that real?
Yeah, this sounds so made up.
He's making up stuff.
They do. This is the kind of stuff. I think everybody has one. As a kid, you were told that you had this distant relative that was famous that you're related to, but you're really not.
I don't think she's making it up. I think her parents or maybe their parents made it up, and she believes it.
She believes it.
She 100% believes it.
Yeah, I think every family has that, but nobody can really prove it.
I've got a few family members that believe that, in my opinion, that are just well-known lies, and they still are holding on to them like, dog, you're not Cherokee. You're just not.
And what radioactive animal would you let bite you in hopes of gaining superpowers? Because in Spider-Man, it's a spider, and he can, leap, shoot webs. He's got spidey senses, all these kind of cool things. What do you think, Bird?
Oh, mine without a doubt is a manatee. You are tricked by the peacefulness of said manatee.
Yeah.
Once you hug it, it absorbs your body and you are done.
Huh?
Isn't that what you wanted?
But do manatees do that for real?
Okay, I'm sorry. I probably shouldn't be here today.
And then you take on all the characteristics of a manatee. So what, you're a super floater?
Yeah.
I thought this was like a badass manatee.
You're just a turd.
Yeah.
If you're a super floater.
Yeah.
Can I change my answer?
I think you got to do something that flies. I think that would be pretty cool.
Any kind of cool, like an eagle.
Yeah, something like that would be kind of badass. Something can swim great.
Or a what's that one that circles around looking for carcass? Is that a buzzard?
Vulture.
Or vulture, yeah.
Yeah, but the only thing is if you take on that characteristic, you couldn't help yourself but eat roadkill. Could you imagine you're a superhero, but you can't stop but pass by a dead raccoon and start just picking it up and eating it? And people are like, ugh, like your superpower was great, but you're really gross.
I don't know if your answers are good.
So basically, I gave you...
He went from manatee to roadkill eater.
So I gave you a terrible answer and then match it with a terrible answer.
Right. I'll see. I'm going to double up on that one. Well, there are a lot of interesting invasive species that we do have here in South Florida. I don't know if you want to be python man. Probably not. Iguana dude. No, probably not.
Yeah, those aren't supposed to be here. So you become a target.
Yeah.
But then after a while, if they do stay here, let's say they're here for 10,000 years and they start to thrive, do they not at that point deserve to be here?
Well, I mean, I think it just depends upon what kind of destruction they cause. And that's how we look at it. Yeah, with the python, you can't ever say, no, because you've wiped out the ecosystem.
All right.
Yeah, I don't think there's ever a time when you give them a pass because that's about it. They ain't nothing else going to live but they're
He's
around.
not positively contributing to life down here.
Right, yeah.
So,
you're not adding to this.
Are you trying to tell me I asked 3 stupid questions?
You keep getting better. He's just warming up.
I mean, it's on brand.
Yes.
Consistency.
Are you guys ready for the Super Bowl commercials? Do you guys get excited about them?
No, I don't. This is so annoying because they released them 3 weeks outside of the Super Bowl anyway. And then
I'm excited for the Benson Boone one with him and Ben Stiller. That could be cute.
Yeah, I'm not. No.
Yeah,
No,
I'm not.
I don't know where I am on it. It's it's kind of like what Ben Stiller loves to do. It's something goofy. It's he and his Benson Boone they're like a brother
Brothers.
duo from the 70s that
and
sing.
They're going to release it a week and a half before the Super Bowl, everyone's going to already know it. And then we have to come on the air on Monday and go, oh my gosh, did you see the Ben Stiller commercial?
Well, I think they released one of them maybe, but then like there's a series of them. And so I'm so excited.
I can't wait.
To me, what gets me is some of the write-ups on it. And, it says like Ben Stiller and Benson Boone stars a musical duo Gary and John in Instacart's new Super Bowl ads. This unlikely pair bicker hysterically while performing a cappella. So tell me, are they bickering hysterically here?
I am Gary. I'm John. And we are excited to sing for you on this football game. Hopefully many goals and fun time.
It is a different football. They touch down.
You just ruined the take now.
I'm telling you, it is just.
And I'm telling you, you're just my little brother. My young little brother. With big mustache and big muscles, but still little boy head, huh? Still little boy mind.
I hate you.
But we call him John. And we're gonna perform for you.
Okay. Will it cut through? I guess that's the ultimate question.
I mean, if all else fails, put it on mute and just drink that Benson Boone in.
Okay, that's going to be your strategy.
If the comedy's not there, at least you know his body and outfit will be on point.
Is there a Super Bowl ad that has stuck with you all this time that you always go back to? Or is it every single year we get a lot of hype about commercials, and this week's going to be it because you don't have football? So this is when they really start focusing on the non-football things. So we'll probably be hit with all these kind of commercials that now they don't wait for the Super Bowl. They come out early with them.
That's all I'm saying. I'm just saying that they kind of gaslight people into thinking, oh, you can't believe these great Super Bowl commercials that have been out for 3 weeks already.
Yeah. The argument I can make for the one that I think is cut through the most that I still remember, didn't the Was Up guys debut during the Super Bowl in 1999 for Budweiser?
Yes, I think you're right.
I feel like that is one that really kind of cut through, and I remember Cindy Crawford was in a Pepsi ad. That was something back in the day.
That was Super Bowl?
I believe it was. I believe the Michael Jackson ad that changed his life, that was for a Super Bowl commercial.
The Pepsi.
Right, where his hair caught on fire. And then that just started all the problems. For Michael Jackson never recovered from that commercial shoot. He wasn't the same.
You're right.
He really wasn't. That's when everything got weird and just he was a different Michael after that incident. So what is a commercial, even outside of the Super Bowl, that you feel has really stuck with you that you remember to this day?
Y'all remember Spuds McKenzie?
Well, of course
I do remember that one, yeah.
I'm going to keep mine local.
Yeah.
Say hello to Tomasello.
Okay.
The bug place? No,
we don't know it.
Yeah, how do you not know the Tomasello jingle with rodents, burdens, butts and bees, cats and fleas? Tomasello gets rid.
How long has it been since they ran that one?
You'll still see it pop up.
Okay.
It was look. If you grew up here locally, you knew about that one.
I've heard it before.
You knew about the FP&L rap about electric lines trying to get you.
Okay, that imprinted.
Oh, big time, man. They play it every day after school during cartoons.
Okay.
Hey, all you rockers, breakdancing's cool, but playing around a substation makes you a fool. I'm not giving you no job, but you could get hurt from a line that's live. A message that could save you, clearing your path. So if you see something like that, you better get back. Get back.
I guess it did imprint.
I would say it did.
That's imprint.
I do remember a few that have translated. And look, the money you pay, you're hoping that you hit a home run with that.
Amen.
You know, the Was Up guys back from 99, 26 years ago, and that's still cranking.
Okay, I know it was cool back then, but if you know somebody who still is like, what's up? You kind of want to punch them a little bit.
It wore out, but it really, I think they got their money's worth. And there are a lot of people, I'm sure, that they walk away. Some people are like, we got our money's worth. Other people are like, man, we sank the company spending that money on a Super Bowl ad that did not translate. The Budweiser Frogs, Budweiser's had a good run.
Was that Budweiser?
Yeah.
Budweiser.
Simple and dumb, really, honestly.
Yeah.
But it really worked.
Was that straight up Super Bowl, or was that just a campaign they did, do you know?
I think it started Super Bowl, and then, of course, you want to run them after that. You don't want to just spend all that money to produce commercials that are going to run one time. So then they'll run them after that a good bit. Becky said FedEx used to have some funny ones. Remember, I shipped My pants.
Yes.
That is a great one.
That was great.
I thought that was very clever.
I was a big fan of the caveman commercials, not the TV show.
They did translate, actually.
TV show is pretty awful. You can't do 30 minutes of that. But yeah, the commercials were funny.
Very funny.
They're oversensitive.
Yes.
Budweiser's been great. The Clydesdale commercial is still very memorable. And you can try those things out, and you always seem to love a Clydesdale commercial. I'm always good with that. Somebody said probably the one that really sticks out to me, the Where's the Beef from Wendy's back in the day. Arguably maybe the greatest commercial of all time that translated.
You are true. That is true. Yeah, because we still say that to this day.
Do you remember? I wasn't sure if this was just something that we would see local here, but it's this Crazy Eddie, and these prices are insane. Crazy Eddie?
I think Crazy Eddie was a thing everywhere.
It was a thing?
Yeah, I think it was.
Okay.
Yeah. Miss Cleo.
Yeah.
She was South Floridian.
And a fraud.
Yes. Absolutely. That's why she's South Florida, baby.
We grow them.
This is what we do.
Frauds and oranges. That's what we're famous for.
I think she got to a point where it was like $10.95 a minute. You're going, dang.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Somebody said the rice-a-roni. What is rice-a-roni?
Rice-a-roni, the San Francisco treat.
That's it. That imprinted. What about Plop Plop?
Fizz, fizz. Oh, what a relief it is.
What product am I talking about?
Alka-Seltzer.
See, that works. Cha-cha-cha.
Cha-cha-cha-chio.
Yep. That worked as well. See how powerful advertising can be, Virginia?
Yeah.
When it's done right. Yeah.
I think you should reach out to the Tomasello people and see if they want to do a re-up of that jingle.
You want something update, a little bit funkier, a little bit more hip?
Yeah.
A little bit more now?
Modern. And I think you're just the guy to do it. You got the passion for the jingle.
I love it. I cannot wait to work for free.
Yeah, right. Carolyn said it was Kmart that shipped their pants, not FedEx. How unfortunate for them. They came out with a great ad. They still went under, and I'm giving FedEx credit.
Yeah?
Yeah, Kmart is no longer.
Was that Kmart that had that ad? I didn't remember that. I don't know why in my mind it was FedEx. It's almost one of those things, you know how you recreate history in your own mind and you have sold it?
The Mandela effect.
Yeah, whatever it might be. I wonder if I'm the only one that thought that was FedEx.
Do you remember that banger Stouffer's jingle?
No.
Help yourself, help yourself, help yourself to Stouffer's Pizza. Help yourself to Stouffer's. You guys don't remember that?
No.
Mm-mm.
Huh.
No.
I wasn't allowed out much.
And you have a passion for frozen pizza.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. I really spoke to him. Somebody said, I always remember the old Wilford Brimley ads.
Yes.
Talking about diabetes.
Yeah.
Diabetes.
Absolutely.
Those are great as well.
There's that one where the girl, she does the rap or the rap-ish type song, and it's about going to a technical school. And you know what I'm talking about?
Do you know one word from it?
Oh, gosh. It's, chat room, help me out. She's singing.
Mm-hmm.
She gives the number out, but it's about a technical school. Chat room's got to have my back on that. They're not writing quick enough, so it's bad. It's bad radio.
I'm more on a slight delay.
Get connected for free with Education Connection. Education Connection.
Okay.
Thank you, chat room.
You kind of remember it, but it doesn't really do much good.
They saved you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Well, I guess we've got an update and a resolution here. Remember Jbird was talking about that weird shirtless guy that was going around and checking his mail? He looked out, and I'm like, what kind of people you got on this street anyway?
Yes. He thought somebody was like going in his mailbox.
Right, exactly.
Which is not really something you want to see. Some shirtless weirdo rifling through your mail.
Yes. Well, I guess luckily Jbird has come up with an update. Do we know where Jbird is?
Jbird?
Okay.
Here he comes.
The boy's making great time.
He's training for that Limp Olympics.
Yes, I guess so. Look at and he's around the home stretch. Here he comes into the home play. Okay, and and he's in. All right.
The gold.
And our grand champion. So there's an update here on the shirtless guy that was rifling through your mail.
Yeah, so apparently from some of my neighbors. Now, this is just from my neighbors. It's not official, but it is gossip. He got arrested. For going up to people's windows.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm not the only one that has experienced shirtless guy going through his mail.
He's also a peeper?
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on.
Peep and creeper.
And I don't even know if it's true. The person that's telling me this, I'm kind of like suspect on that person as well.
Okay, so nobody's reputable around there.
Yeah. That's the same thing in my neighborhood. You got all these people talking S-bomb about each other. Meanwhile, none of them got a clean record.
Yeah, well, the person that told me about shirtless guy started going on some weird, odd conversation. I'm like, all right, man, I got to go make some biscuits. I'll see you later.
Biscuits.
Yeah. Like, don't talk to strangers for any longer than 3 minutes.
Yeah.
It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. Virginia, take it away. Because you know we need that Dirt of the Day.
This Dirt of the Day is brought to you by my new closet designers, Closets by Design. You know, everybody's picking teams in this whole Nicola Peltz, Victoria Beckham battle. And I gotta say, as I hear more things, including what the DJ described as how the evening went and one of the most awkward moments, DJ Fat Tony described how Mark Anthony was up on stage with the microphone and purposefully called out the most, quote unquote, beautiful woman in the room to please come to the dance floor. And he was not referring to Nicola Peltz. Even though it was her wedding, he meant Victoria Beckham. And she came to the dance floor. And Nicola ran crying from the room, which, look, that's the girl's wedding day. I'm sorry. I love Posh Spice. But you can't upstage the bride on her day. And then we find out all the details about the wedding dress behind the scenes, that Victoria was supposed to do it, but then she rescinded the offer. And there was a kind of a female battle, if you will, behind the scenes. Like, on your wedding day, you are supposed to be the most beautiful woman in the room, and nobody is supposed to help the mother of the groom outshine the bride.
Even if it's a lie, you're supposed to be the most beautiful woman that day.
You are right.
Yeah, and then apparently as he called Victoria Beckham up there, you know, her son Brooklyn's staying there, and he's feeling awkward, and he realizes this is a problem. He notices how his bride reacts, and then Mark Anthony is saying, no, put your hands on her hips. This is how it's how the Spanish dance. And so he's, and that's where the inappropriate dancing comments came in from Brooklyn on top of that. Now, my question is, how much is this all Mark Anthony? Do you not know better? Do you not have any better sense than to do what you did? Or was this something orchestrated by Victoria Beckham to say, hey, here's what you're going to do. First is you're going to introduce me. Did Mark... Was that something, Mark? Is that all him? Did Victoria plant that in his head?
We will never know because they're not going to say.
Well, the thing is, I just look at the circumstances now, and Victoria and David should have been so apologetic. Mark Anthony should have been so apologetic. Said, you know what? That was terrible. I did not act right. Victoria should have ran right out after her and said, I am so sorry. Let's make this right. It was a terrible circumstance that I didn't have control over myself. That's what I find so odd, because that's what I would think a normal family would do, be very apologetic, try to make it right. But that's not what's happened now. This family is so fractured that I feel like there's something more to this.
And there's a lot of people that, I mean, they're all over the internet saying that they're Team Victoria and that I have it wrong. And I don't know. I believe that on a wedding day, the girl who is getting married should be the only person that you're calling the most beautiful woman in the room. Respect to the bride, please.
You can see the PR wheels turning behind the scenes. I saw a couple of posts came out, and I said, I'm sure none of this is accidental. It was talking about all the fractured relationships Nicola Peltz has. and where she's dropped a bomb on so many friendships. And I was like, this seems a little calculated. Like maybe the Beckhams are like, hey, yes, could you do a little piece about how terrible our daughter-in-law is?
You also saw over the weekend they were celebrating Emma's 50th birthday. You know, she's Baby Spice. So Victoria Beckham was there. Mel C was there. Jerry Halliwell was there. So I think it was kind of like, oh, look at this, not that.
Is it possible that everybody in this equation is annoying?
Yes.
I'm just throwing that out there. That everyone that you've named so far,
everybody could have done sideways stuff to each other.
The world's still moving around. Let's go.
In other news, we told you on Friday that they were looking into Julio Iglesias. Some of his former employees were saying that there was some sex abuse. And now it looks like Spanish prosecutors have dropped the probe into it, saying, look, this happened in the Caribbean, not in Spain. So we don't have jurisdiction. We are no longer investigating. And he continues to deny all charges. So if you want to get him, you're going to have to get him in the Dominican Republic or the Bahamas, which is where they say that the accusations and the misdeeds, criminal acts took place. So that is what's going on in your dirt.
Got Tyler Cameron in the studio right now. Hello, Tyler. How you doing? Oh, my goodness. Good. Boy, we just played some Benson Boone. If I didn't know any better, I'd be like, Benson Boone is right in our studio right now.
Right here. He just got 50 pounds heavier.
That's amazing, my man. What is this outfit? This is fantastic.
So I figured I'd come in, the outfit of the evening. So we are having our gala this weekend. It is our 4th annual gala. But this year's Saturday Night Fever, and I was inspired by Benson Boone when he came in with that super tight crotch showing.
Yes, right.
I was like, you know what? I gotta do it, but something since this is a gala, less crotch, more chest.
Okay. You've left a little bit of space there.
Yeah,
so,
but maybe he's just packing more than I am. So
I wouldn't say that.
Is that a XL or is that an L?
This is an XL.
Yeah.
So,
It's still small.
He brought one for you too.
Oh, you brought me
He brought you an L.
I want an XS, small, baby. I want to show these things off.
You can make that arrangement happen for the weekend.
Now, Virginia's telling me this is going to be quite the gala. You've got some big names also. It's going to be there on Saturday night.
So this is our first influencer weekend / gala. So we have a great partner in Arachne, which is a great hair tool company. And so we are bringing down a ton of people. We have a lot of people from Bachelor Nation, a lot of great influencers, some celebrities, all of the above. We got Rachel Carcano, Marie Gregorius, we got Gia Duddy, we got Matt James, we got Jason Tardig. We have a fun crew. So
that's cool.
I'm working on some local celebs as well. I'm gonna be trying to get Logan Morrison, who played baseball.
Oh yeah, we know Logan.
I'm gonna try and holler at some more, maybe Venus, and see what we can make happen.
Yes, I like it.
We got Virginia though. I mean, look at this star.
Well, I mean, that's the big catch.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Now we need to talk about this wig. What is this wig that you have going on here, Virginia? Is this supposed to be from the 70s?
Yeah, it's a 70s Afro wig, and it pairs very nicely with my incredible dance moves.
You look like every one of my aunts in Rhode Island.
I was going to say, I was kind of going more of a 1920s kind of.
Did you wear that here?
I did, yeah.
Did you get like drive-through coffee this morning?
No.
I'm wearing this home, so I can't wait to see what the stairs I get.
You should wear that forever. You should just staple
all
that
week.
to your
Maybe
body.
I'll do this all week as my campaign.
I think it's a great idea.
It is.
Tyler Cameron's in studio with us right now, and you've come out of the Bachelor franchise, and I see you're kind of going to be returning because now you're doing a lot of fix them up in different reality shows here and there. And one that you're going to be doing is fixing up the very infamous Bachelor mansion that they have and you've always seen on ABC. How did this project come about and how involved is this project? Are you fixing up the entire mansion or what are you doing to it?
Man, we've ripped apart this mansion and put it back together. This is a cool project. What was great about this is it's a competition show and I got to be a judge. I got to sit back, kick back, and just judges people on their work.
That's cool.
So it was really nice. But the history, the nostalgia, when they took apart one of the walls, it was like 25 layers of paint because every year they just keep painting over it, and that's all it was.
Okay.
So it was like a tree of life, like the rings of a tree you could see. But I was like, I was like, right here in this purple and yellow era, I just when I was making out with Hannah Brown, you know. So it was really wild to see. There's some great design and there's some very questionable design. So it was it'll be a fun show to watch.
Okay. Now, how long have they been using the Bachelor Mansion?
25 or 26 years now.
I was gonna say, yeah.
Damn.
So, did ABC just buy it then, and they just used?
So what was cool is the history of the house. There's a guy who owned it. He was building the house, and then ABC came up with this show called The Bachelor, or Warner Brothers came up with this show called The Bachelor, and they saw this house being built. They're like, oh, this would be a great first place to do it.
Yeah.
So they rented the house out to the guy and trade for a trip to Disney World for 2 weeks. And he took it, thought it was great, and then the show took off, became like a #1 show, and so they just started renting it out. Then they do The Bachelorette, and then they do all these other shows there. So now he just doesn't live there; he just rents it out the whole time.
Oh wow! Okay, yeah, that's smart. I could see that, like as an Airbnb or something like that. If you could go and rent the Bachelor Mansion for a weekend,
that's what I was trying to make a deal with the guys. Like, why don't you let them rent it out these dates, and then we do something together? But he's like, he's just happy with the money he's getting, I think.
Right. How long does it take for you to film a show like that? And then you just have to go stay in Los Angeles the entire time you're doing it?
Yeah, so that was a month. That was a month in Los Angeles, which is when you watch a show, it's going to be so incredible to see how much transforms in a month. The teams worked all night, everything. It was incredible.
Yeah. Now, do you have the same producers in all the Bachelor shows? Because and I've always wondered, and I have my own theory. I've never seen how it works, but I have a feeling a lot of these producers are really pulling strings. They're manipulating emotions. They're doing everything they can to try to get storylines out of people.
Oh, they're master magicians back there pulling strings. They're incredible.
I imagine.
Yeah.
Do they plant things in your ear and be like, do you know what so-and-so said about you?
Oh, there's definitely some of that. They're definitely working their way into our ears. And like as a contestant, you're kind of just like, well, I want to be good to this producer because hopefully they'll keep me going far, you know? So you kind of,
yeah.
But there would be times where they're like, no, they'd be like, Todd, we want you to do this. And I'd be like, no, that's something I wouldn't really do.
Right.
And I'd see someone else do it, and then I'd be like, oh, God, look at that idiot.
They fell for it.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then Todd, let's go get her flowers. I'm like, you know what? That's something I would do. Let's go get flowers. And so I try to stay that route.
Okay.
And it worked out.
Yeah,
it did.
I think it's fascinating to see just how they pull strings and what that's like. Now, is it the same producers that you'll see on The Bachelor and Bachelorette that are doing the show that you're okay?
So this is more of like a home reno production company.
Right.
So
okay.
But there is a lot of Bachelor like producers still working on it because of the history and the nostalgia. So you really get to dive deep in what the history of Bachelor world is, which is fun.
Cool.
Which I think if you're like a Bachelor fan, this will be a great show for you. And if you're a Home Reno show fan, this will be a great show for you.
When are we going to be able to see it?
March 2nd. Yeah.
You talk about L.A. Let me top of the dome. Who's got the best pizza in L.A.?
Prince Street Pizza.
Okay, we have a name.
Yeah, Prince Street Pizza. I love it. It's the big squares. Well, they're not really L.A. because they started in New York.
Okay.
But they're over there now.
I'm Googling them.
But isn't every pizza started in New York and they just come here? Like,
at least in South Florida.
Yeah.
If you want credibility.
We all have Vinny's, Angelo's, Antonio's.
Tony's.
Yeah. Now, this show's going to be HGTV, is that right?
HGTV, correct.
Okay. All right. Cool thing to check out. All right. Well, we got the big benefit on Saturday. Lots of fun stuff.
Tickets still available?
Tickets are still available. You can buy them right now. You can go to our website, accfdn.org, to buy them, or you can reach out to me on Instagram. Whatever you need, come buy these tickets. Come have fun with us. Our galas are not like any other galas. They are a party.
Costumes are encouraged.
I am going crazy with my costume. If you go to my Instagram, you can see the looks, so you can kind of get a feel for what we're doing. We'll have a reveal come out probably Friday or Saturday of the look, and then we're going to go for it.
It's awesome, baby.
Yeah.
And if you need any more pieces of art, I got a couple pieces that are good. I'm just saying.
All right. That scares me, but all right.
You should be afraid.
It should. All right, Tyler Cameron, always good seeing you.
Great to see you guys. Thank you for having me.
We got more KVJ going to be coming up on the After the Show. You can watch it every single weekday live on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitch. And it's going to be coming soon to TikTok as well. We're just about 15 minutes away from that. Before we get there, Bird, if you would, wrap us up with your thought for the day.
It's your turn.
Yeah, I know, dog. That's for suspense.
You're going to get us suspended.
Real Confidence whispers. Insecurity shouts.
Yes.
Have no doubt.
You're right. No, you're right. You're right.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
That's a good quote.
Thank you.
He just had that inflection where I thought there was more. He's like, yes, this is good. He's building up for something.
That's it.
That's it.
Period.
Dog, it is Monday, and this broadcast is free.
Yes, and it's over.
The KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF.